Hello, folks. So, in this video, I wanted to talk about some people are like stuck in the past. For example, like my sister, for example, keeps saying stuff like, "Dude, you said this in the past, or you did this in the past." For example, I go on weekends sometimes to my house in Chennai from Bangalore, and I usually spend only one day over there, say on a Saturday, and then come back on Sunday morning, because I say I'm like not energetic. I don't feel energetic, and travel makes me tired. I think mostly the reason was I was deficient in vitamin D and vitamin B12. I can see that now. And this was happening for quite some time, right? And she wanted me to spend the whole weekend, say Saturday and Sunday, in Chennai with her, and especially with my niece and nephew. I don't know what she was trying to do, if she was trying to just control me, or if she was just pissed off that I didn't listen to her. I don't know. It's just some stupid behavior that she keeps doing, right? She keeps doing such stuff wherein she tries to tell me some stuff, and she wants me to just listen to her and behave and act according to what she says. And if I don't, she just brings it up from the past again and again and again, and says stuff like this, right? She's like, this time I went for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, for my friend's reception and wedding. And this time, fortunately, I was okay during the travel, but of course, I didn't sleep though. And that was my problem, and that was my, say, bad habit and whatnot. I made a mistake. And because of that, Saturday and Sunday, I was actually sleeping during the day for like 4 5 hours, right? Both the days, 4 5 hours each day during the day. And but yeah, I went for 2 days, and I left on Sunday night, and Monday morning I came. And this time she was like, usually you say stuff like you can't stay for 2 days, and that you'll get tired, and that you'll have to take off on Monday if you go on Monday morning after leaving Sunday night and whatnot. Will you take off this time, or will you go to the office? People just want to actually just bring up the past just like this. They are stuck to the past. They want to start off a fight. I think it's important to be careful about people who bring up the past, and especially people who bring up the past and want to have a fight. And in general, be careful about people who just want to fight, right? Who just talk about fighting, and like who just talk to fight, and who just talk with the intention of arguing and fighting, right? So and yeah, I mean, you shouldn't ideally waste time, energy, effort in actually fighting with people and arguing with people. So yeah, I mean, when this happens, I just nod my head and say, yeah, I'll go to the office. Or yeah, whenever she brings up the past, I just try to just move on from the conversation, and just nod my head and say yes or no, or like yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's all, not whatever, but that's all, like something like that, right? And then she just moves on to a different topic. But there are a lot of people who just show all these different kinds of weird emotions, and like be sarcastic, especially sarcastic in a very very real manner, wherein as if they're asking, being real and not sarcastic and all. And they mock you, they insult you and whatnot. And there are people who get stuck in the past, in the sense that they keep bringing up your mistakes, or um, past problems in general, past fights, past situations, or past in general. And people themselves bring up their own past when they're talking to themselves, the self-talk they have, like things like saying, hey, I didn't do this well, hey, I should have done this properly and whatnot, and like criticizing themselves, beating themselves up. uh, like beating yourselves up is not going to really help usually. And being your own biggest critic is really not a great idea. At times, okay, maybe, I don't know, because I am also sometimes my own biggest critic and all, but it's not a great idea. It doesn't feel great. There's a lot of guilt, shame, disappointment that comes in when you do this, when you're self-critical, and you're criticizing yourself so much. Self-criticism is just crazy. So bringing up your own past when you're having your own self-talk, or telling people, others, about yourself, or bringing up your past in general, talking about the past actions, past decisions, past mistakes, past problems with people and whatnot, is not really going to help. Just learn from your past, of course. Remember that, remember the learnings, remember the past, just to actually ensure that you can actually learn from it, learn from the mistakes and all, and learn from the experiences and all. But don't talk about it, and don't spend too much time on your past. And yeah, don't really spend much time, energy, and effort fighting with people. Doesn't really help. Fighting or arguing and all. At least I have not ever felt that my anger was justified ever. Usually my anger is just like just anger, and like too much anger, and when I act on it, it just doesn't help. When I shout and whatnot, or when I argue and fight and whatnot, being calm and focusing on being calm is key. Anger is an emotion, yes, but it's important to learn to handle it. So yeah, I mean, something to talk about on a different day. That's all I had for this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.